We are going to move on to District 2 now, Clover Schools, and we're just going to go in alphabetical order. Natalie Bergio.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Natalie Bergio, and I'm running for Clover School District Seat 4. As you can hear, I'm not from here. I'm originally from Soviet Union, where as every child, I went to public school, where I was educated, as well as indoctrinated. I was told that socialism is the only way of living, and that we should hate Americans. It took me many years to recognize, and more importantly, to overcome what I was indoctrinated in the schools. We have chosen Clover for its conservative values, for an amazing people, and for great schools. I'm not originally from Clover, but that gives me a unique perspective to understand what phenomenal things Clover has to offer, as well as opportunity for improvement. I'm running for school board to make sure that children's interests are taken care of first. Based on South Carolina Department of Education, in Clover School District, 31% of 8th graders are reading below math level. 51% of 8th graders are below in math. Those are astonishing numbers. Perhaps we need to go back to basics and start teaching math, language, writing, and leave social agendas and politics to families to take care of. We did pass the bond, and we are building the new schools, and that increase our taxes. It will be helpful to have somebody on the board who is frugal with finances. I manage $100 million products for living, and I deliver them on budget. We have great educators and administrators in the school district, and they represented well in the school board. What we need is a parental representation, somebody who will represent and will be voice for children and for families. I am running for school board to make sure that New York, California, or Soviet Union is not happening in Clover. So if you share my values, please vote for me, and thank you for your time.
Next, we have Jessica Cody.
I'm Jessica Cody. I'm wearing my big girl shoes, so I hope you guys can see me in that. I am running for the Bethany seat in the Clover School District. I am unopposed this year, but I still want to get out and campaign and meet constituents, answer any questions that anyone would ever have for me. I also like to share what our district is doing. As you probably know, we're all here in the same county. Clover is always one of the top schools in the state. We're number 2. We have 2 years ago, we had the highest graduation rate in South Carolina for a traditional high school. We have over 400 completers in programs this past year, which is amazing. And all of this has been done while we are growing beyond control. So as Natalie mentioned, we had a bond passed. I was elected in 2020. I worked through COVID to get kids in seats as fast as we could, safely, but as quickly as possible in the area that I live in the county, and in my school district especially. I know personally how important it is for those kids to be in school. This is, sometimes school is not just for sitting in class, but it's for support, it's for food, it's for people watching them. We all know how important that is. So I have a special perspective on our district because of where I'm located. So if you don't know where Bethany is, I'm the farthest out in the country. And I'm wrapping up, so if you guys have any questions for me, I would still appreciate any of your votes in Clover, and I'm always here to answer.
My name is Kenda Cook. I am running for the seat 4 in Clover School District. My experience in the school district is that I have 36 years of education experience. I started out as a student, came to Clover when I was 9. My family came here, and they kind of told us, you'll go back in 5 years. You're not going to stay here all this time. But my dad was in textiles, and we stayed. So I went through our Clover school system. I went through Conard. I went through Clover Middle, which was a Roosevelt school. Went on to Clover High School. And then after leaving Winthrop University, getting my degree in physical education, came back to Clover as a teacher. And so from a teacher, I was a teacher, a coach. I went to an assistant principal role, and then a principal role. So I am very invested in the district. This district has done so many things for me and my family. Our 2 kids graduated from Clover. I now have grandchildren that are in our school systems. So what goes on in Clover is very, very important to me. My role as being on the school board is that I maintain what Clover has done. We have so many great things going on. There are 19 career paths at our high school that our students can go to. Some of you, if you are without power, you may have had some of our graduates come and take care of your power and repair some of those lines, because we have a partnership with York Electric, and we serve our students, or they have an opportunity to go in and be linemen. We have our FFA starting in our middle school. So there's a lot of things that we have going on that I'm very proud of. And like I said, Clover has been very good to me, and I want to give back to that district that carried me and my family in the past. So thank you.
We have Kevin Johnson.
So my name is Kevin Johnson. I'm running for Clover School District at-large board seat. I'm a Christian. I am a husband. I am a father of 5. As of yesterday, I'm a 40-year-old common man, just a guy, okay? And about 6 years ago, my family fled socialism in California. We came specifically to the Clover area for the great schools. Like, that's just the truth. Unfortunately, during that time, we've seen some things that remind us too much of California. Some of the same socialist ideologies are being injected into the schools, and that's concerning. Some of those things, SEL, DEI, profane pornographic material in the libraries and otherwise, a whole bunch of apps that have been not reviewed by anybody, stuff full of objectionable material that has been recognized. I better hurry up. So our school board, in my opinion, has not taken appropriate action to safeguard our children from these ideologies. They haven't respected parental values. So I'm running purely for that motivation. Clover School District is great in so many ways, but we got to step up to the plate to make sure that we're preserving the sanctity of our children, that we're focused on critical thinking and knowledge, and that our future generation has the best path forward. Thank you so much.
Last but not least, Tracy Stiff.
I am Tracy Stiff, and I am the incumbent for seat 5 at large in Clover School District. This is the ending of my first term when I am a third generation Clover School District graduate. And my children, both of my children, 2 boys, went to Clover School District. One graduated in 2013 and one graduated in 2020 during COVID. During my youngest son's senior year, he got into the middle college program at Clover High School. And when he ended up graduating, he got a full ride to PC. And I thought that I owed a lot of that to Clover School District. I didn't really know much about the CTE program. I wish I would have known more with my oldest son, because I think that would have been a great hands-on thing for him. But during that year that he was in the middle college program, I was asked to serve on a board to get grants for York School District and Clover School District for their career technology centers. And during that year, I spent a lot of time getting to know what we had to offer that I really didn't know before. Even being from Clover, going through the Clover School District, having a son already gone through the Clover School District, I didn't realize what a wonderful hidden gem that we had. And that was one of my reasonings for wanting to run the first time. I've learned a lot over the last 4 years. I feel that I've kind of had my blinders taken off a little bit. I have seen some of the wonderful things that Clover has done. There's always room for improvement. Some of the things that Mr. Johnson mentioned are things that he contacted me. He was a constituent of mine, and I've listened to him, and I've also listened to Ms. Bergio over the last 3.5 years, and tried to work with them and work together, and that's what it boils down to. As a community, we have to work together. We all want the best for our schools, and I think that I can do that for the next 4 years.